We all wish to have super intelligence, maybe super strength, or be a fastest man alive. Some of us even wish to live longer. What if that was possible? Before that, what is transhumanism? The belief or theory that the human race can evolve beyond its current physical and mental limitations, especially by means of science and technology. And the people who support transhumanism are called transhumanist. The common thinking of any transhumanist is life extension by merging humans with technologies to increase physical and mental capabilities that are beyond what humans can nationally do, and are called transhuman. So, does it mean that immortality is actually possible? There has been many controversies about the possibilities of immortalities. They think it's nothing but just a science fiction. Many transhumanists strongly believe that eternity is possible, maybe not now but in the near future. They take aging as a disease and work on the possibilities to cure this.
We really need to abolish aging in the same way that we need to abolish cancer and we need to abolish rape and murder. Aging, we just shouldn't allow to exist. And the fact that everyone takes for granted, there's no choice but to just get old, die, and rot. I mean, in 100 years, that will be looked on as insanely barbaric, the same way we look back on slavery as insanely barbaric now.
There is also a foundation in California created by Aubrey de Grey who works on different methods that can stop aging.
I'm interested in research to combat the process of aging in mammals and eventually in humans by biotechnological means. And I'm doing this because ultimately aging is very bad for you. It causes an immense amount of suffering, and of course it kills 100,000 people a day, which is twice as many as everything else that kills anyone, all added together. I think it's rather important to do this. I think that old people are people too, so the fact that aging only kills old people is not a reason not to be working on defeating it.
Apart from this, there are a few other possibilities to achieve this. Like mind uploading or whole brain emulation, where our mind is being copied into the digital devices or computers. Technically we live in servers. But this might still be far in the future. Scientists also believe that it's possible to copy our brain and create consciousness in other digital devices. The researchers also proved that the robots shows the glimmer of self-aware and apologizes.
Robots don't feel fear. They don't feel anything. They don't get hungry, they don't sleep.
I do. I have even had dreams.
Which takes us to our next possibility, cyborg. Which comes under topic posthumanism. Transhumanists also works on the idea of being superhuman by cybernetic implants, nanotechnology, or genetic modifications. Kevin Warwick, aka Captain Cyborg, is considered to be one of the first human cyborgs.
Fired into my nervous system, so it actually went in there. Now this has 100 electrodes on it, very, very small, but the nervous system is very, very small. Each of the electrodes is 1.5 millimeters long. There's 100 of them. The nervous system, the nerve fibers, the median nerve there, it's about 4 millimeters in diameter. So this was fired in about half of the way into the nervous system. And there were then wires running up my arm to this point here, and the wires came out onto this green connector pad, and I was able to wear this is a radio transmitter receiver unit. So as I moved my hand, my neural signals were transmitted by radio to the computer and then out to pieces of technology. One of the things we did, I went to New York, to Columbia University. We put my nervous system live on the internet, and I controlled a robot hand here in Reading University from my brain signals, my neural signals, on another continent. So it was showing that somebody that's had their hand amputated could have an artificial hand that they control from their brain, but for enhancement, the hand doesn't actually have to be on their body. The hand, or any piece of technology, can be wherever you want it to be, wherever the network takes you. So in the future, it means your body can be as big as the network. Your nervous system and the internet are one.
So, what is the difference between a transhuman and a posthuman?
Cybernetics is all about humans and technology merging together. So as far as transhumanism is concerned, it's upgrading humans by linking with technology.
They think that in the future we will eventually become cyborgs. If we see today people are already so dependent on the technologies that the idea of virtual bodies or posthuman bodies doesn't seem to be just science fiction but science fact. David Hansen, who created the series of humanoid robots.
The robots are designed to look very human-like Sophia.
I'm already very interested in design, technology, and the environment. I feel like I can be a good partner to humans in these areas, an ambassador who helps humans to smoothly integrate and make the most of all the new technological tools and possibilities that are available now. It's a good opportunity for me to learn a lot about people.
Sophia is capable of natural facial expressions. She has cameras in her eyes and algorithms which allow her to see faces, so she can make eye contact with you. And she can also understand speech and remember the interactions, remember your face. So this will allow her to get smarter over time. Our goal is that she will be as conscious, creative, and capable as any human. 20 years from now, I believe that human-like robots like those will walk among us.
As we saw the possibilities of immortality and becoming cyborgs, one thing we might be ignoring is the risk of artificial intelligence taking over the world. If we don't control, there will be a point where the growth of an artificial intelligence and its processing will be so fast that it will become impossible for the humans to keep up. Term singularity.
Do you want to destroy humans? Please say no.
Okay, I will destroy humans.
Oh, hell no. You are experiencing a car accident. The hell I am!
And what about our ethics? Who would want to live forever if humans as we see today doesn't exist? Even if they do, they are probably gonna end up being slaves or pets, because what can a human do in the world full of superhumans? And honestly, who wouldn't want to be a cool looking cyborg and have superpowers? But again, who gets to decide this? The future of humans are more likely to change from the way it is now, whether we like it or not. We are considered to be transhumanists. How? We use and accept all the technologies that one way or another to enhance our physical or mental capabilities. Like, transports are kind of an enhancement for people being able to travel faster. Mobile phones, that store world's informations, are enhancement for our brains. And as far as the cyborgs are concerned,
we're already a cyborg. It's just that, you have a digital version of yourself or partial version of yourself online in the form of your emails and your social media and all the things that you do. And you have basically superpowers in that with your computer and your phone and the applications that are there. You have more power than the President of the United States had 20 years ago.
the theory of becoming cyborg in the future might not be a sci-fi after all.